Welcome to our 5 on 5. Please be joined today by Sophia Blanton, the Southern Oregon Project Manager for Hemp Inc., as well as the CEO of Hemp Inc., Bruce Perlewin. Thanks both so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Craig. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, so Bruce, let me start with you in case anybody doesn't know. What is Hemp Inc.?
Hemp Inc. is a publicly traded company, and we have 5 divisions focused on industrial hemp. And we're here focusing on the farming and educational division of our company.
Interesting. Okay, and Sophia, you guys had an event this past Saturday, I believe, Hemp University, you called it, at SOU. What's the design behind university?
The Hemp University is the educational pillar of the Hemp Inc. business model, which, as Bruce said, includes farming and infrastructure and education. So we brought together 250 people this past Saturday at SOU, mainly farmers, but also entrepreneurs and people who are interested in getting into industrial hemp for a full day of education and networking and support.
Interesting. Okay, so I understand it's a, pardon the pun, growing here locally business. How much hemp is growing locally, Bruce?
Locally, we were growing, Oregon. Oregon last year grew 14,000 acres. This year, they're on track. They've already got permits to grow 45,000 acres, so that's more than tripled. However, the growing season hasn't started yet, so I expect that could easily double and easily triple because more people can get their license before we start to grow.
Okay, and just a little background for people in case they don't know. A lot of people are obviously getting more familiar with hemp, but hemp is cannabis, but it does not get you high. It has minimal levels of THC, unlike marijuana, correct?
Correct. Hemp started, the craze of hemp was because hemp can make superfoods, seeds, and oil, and that can make jeans. This is hemp denim jeans. This is hemp cotton shirt. These are hemp shoes made by Adidas. Okay, so the socks are made by Vital Hemp. So they're all hemp, so he makes textiles. And then all of a sudden, CBD became this giant craze in America. Take all the popular vitamin and mineral movements in America, and CBD is bigger than all of them. So it's the fastest growing industry on earth. It's growing by 700%. Thus, the farmers can now make $200,000 an acre by growing high CBD hemp.
Okay, forgive me, not a farmer. How does that compare versus other crops?
Okay, the biggest one would be hemp for textiles. That's about 800 to, call it 1,200 an acre. Other crops, you're going to get between 300 an acre. And if it was tobacco, like in North Carolina, where we have a big giant plant, it's 2,500 an acre. That ain't 200,000 an acre. It's not even close. So sweet potatoes, corn, rye, wheat, it's not even in the ballpark. You have, and we don't know how long this will last. Right now, this seems to be the bumper year for hemp because the prices are way up. When too many people, like marijuana in Oregon, the prices crashed. Well, the prices of marijuana are on rush to the bottom. The prices on hemp are rush to the top. They have crossed. It's not even close anymore. Medical marijuana, recreational marijuana is down here. Hemp is up here already.
Interesting. Okay, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Have much more in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Sophia Blanton and Bruce Perlewin from Hemp Inc. Bruce, you talked a lot about CBD, and it's a term many people are probably familiar with right now, but in case anybody doesn't know, what exactly is CBD?
CBD stands for cannabinoid or cannabidiol. There's 2 main property cannabidiols in hemp and marijuana. THC we all heard about, that gets you high, and CBD, that has all the healing properties in it. Now, without wanting to make medical claims, people do report that they stop seizures, it stops pain, it helps them sleep, it cures post-traumatic stress disorder, it is anti-anxiety, and it works very, very rapidly, and it has become the craze because people are being cured, according to them, not me making medical claims, of almost everything you can think about. Okay, so that's why it's the fastest growing industry on earth, growing by 700% every year.
And CBD does not get you high, as I believe you said. There's no THC in there, but it's being used in food. I think you mentioned maybe it was in part 1 or even during commercial shampoo. I mean, it's in a lot of things.
They're putting it in everything. Topicals, shampoo gets absorbed through the head, it absorbs through the skin. Sublingually, they have tinctures and smokables. So CBD is the craze of the planet right now, all over the place, all over the world.
And Stephanie, Sophia, excuse me, you've been here a couple of years now.
Yes.
What have you seen locally with, I don't know if it's whether you're driving around, you're seeing crops come up or interest from local farmers. You're kind of nestled in this community. What kind of interest have you seen in the growth?
There's no doubt that it's a landslide. The interest is growing exponentially. I go to a lot of hemp industry meetings, hemp co-op meetings, so I'm out there meeting the farmers, I'm meeting the entrepreneurs that are coming over into industrial hemp, and it is a real gold rush right now, which has a lot of possibilities, but also, you know, we have to be careful. The Farm Bill has passed, so that has opened up a lot of possibilities, but there's also a lot of uncharted territory up ahead. So what we're hoping for is that we will see a more sustainable transition into industrial hemp, one that is a little better thought out, more cooperative within the farming community here as well, and with an outlook towards long-term sustainability, because it really is a gold rush.
Yeah, and now legal federally.
Absolutely.
That's a lot of that interest.
We get calls, I get calls every day from farmers all over the country talking about wanting to transition into industrial hemp. And so that's another reason why our education initiative with Hemp University is so important to get that knowledge out there, and to also acknowledge, which is one thing that happened for us Saturday here at SOU, the high level of expertise that is here in the Rogue Valley. Some of the best growers in the world are here in the Rogue Valley, and they really came out this Saturday and shared priceless nuggets of wisdom with
Fascinating.
the community.
It's certainly been interesting to see. Well, unfortunately, we're out of time. Thank you both so much for being here today. Appreciate it.
Thank you for
Thank you,
having us.
Craig.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.